Reddit is now playing a main part in SEO, and if you are not using Reddit, your chances of showing up in Google have gone down significantly. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about why Reddit is an SEO search engine going forward and why you need to be paying attention if you have a home service business, because Reddit can actually decide who gets picked in search going forward. A lot of this has to do with Google's partnership that was created with Reddit at the end of 2024, leading to a lot of people who were already mentioned getting a huge boost in domain rating when links were coming back to their website from Reddit. So in this video, you're going to learn exactly how to take advantage of Reddit, what is important for you to be focused on right now. And if you stay to the end of this video, I'm going to give you some resources to hack this to beat your competition. So make sure you stay with me. When it comes to looking at the search behavior shift, we have seen people stop looking at just search terms and they're looking for the service they need plus Reddit. What they want to do, and we're going to take a look at an example here, is bypass salesy pages. They want to know exact experiences that are happening from people in terms of, did they have to pay more? How was their customer service when they arrived to the job? What went wrong? These are things Google is starting to show more and more in the search because AI wants to give you answers from actual people's discussions and not fluffed up stuff on your website. Both of those will work together, but not having a presence at all is going to hurt you in 2026 and beyond. When we look at why it matters for home service businesses, what a lot of home service businesses charge, they're very high risk, high trust decisions, meaning people need to know exactly who they're working with, and they want other experiences to be shown, not just from a Google business profile, which you can also fluff up those reviews. They want actual humans talking about their experience. And there's a way that we can do that where we can make it seem that way, build more authority and trust, and get the AI searches to get us to show up and trust us. Buyers want to understand the positives and negatives of the job, and Reddit is an engine that is already built like a search engine and has all of those answers already shown. So you want to be making sure that you're creating a Reddit account, you're active on there, you're in the subreddits related to your business, and you even have a business subreddit. Here are 3 ways that Reddit is going to impact your SEO. These posts and threads can actually outrank pages for cost and best search terms. So one example is if you search for best plumbing in Buffalo, you're going to see your ads, and the first post is actually a plumber recommendations in Buffalo. It's just somebody asking, I've got a few major things I need. I can't do it myself. The number one answer, which has been shifting lately, is they were referring to Salino Plumbing, number 1. And then number 2 was T-Mark. And then number 3 was Frank's and Western New York Plumbing. These 2 being very high when it comes to SEO. So you're able to get rankings and people will see the trust there and they might just search Salino and make the call. And ideally you want to land some links in there too. But what Reddit can also do is it informs the AI overviews. Your question can come up there and it says anywhere from 20 to 48% of AI search terms are being pulled from what they see on Reddit. So if you are not listed in the AI overviews, being on Reddit is probably the reason. And then lastly, this is going to be a help to your brand name. If they're seeing a lot of positivity on Reddit, they're seeing your website rank high in terms of SEO, that's going to go a long way for people building trust with you and using your business going forward. Here are some of the keywords to be focused on. You want cost of services. You want best plumber, like we just talked through. Recommended electrician in Buffalo. Questions like some of the problems I'm having that you might be able to comment on as a plumber. Should you do this DIY job or not? Offering advice in the threads. These are all things that are going to make a major difference for building trust and credibility on Reddit moving forward. Now, what I've seen some businesses do is they make a mistake to just go in and sell every single time. They drop their links right away. They're salesy and pushy. And not only does the customer not like that, the Reddit moderators will block or suspend your account. And that's going to prevent you from being able to use Reddit at all going forward. So make sure that you provide tons of value up front and you're organized around how you're using the ability to sell your business. Your new KPI when it comes to Reddit cannot be traffic. It is how many times am I mentioned on the money questions around plumber recommendations in New York? And how many times am I getting messages through Reddit? Am I getting people upvoting my comments, saving my posts? These are things that are going to be a huge KPI for Reddit going forward and should be part of your marketing strategy. Setting up your Reddit presence. This is what you need to do. You need one operator account, meaning you need to create your Reddit account with your business name in it, and you need to be active. You need to be engaging on these posts, just giving away value, building up your Reddit account, but also building up your trust at the end of this. You're going to be very clear in your role. I'm the owner of T-Mark Plumbing. We serve these areas. You're very clear about what you do. You're going to get a link back to your website by doing this, which is massive. And you're going to link to a resource page that can help people move forward. And you're going to read the rules of each subreddit you join and make sure you follow them so you are not causing any issues or getting blocked. Lastly, make sure you are finding the right subreddits to join. Start with your location, where you are, Buffalo. You could also look at things like homeowners, home improvement, plumbing. You really want to focus on the subreddits in your location so that you're able to show up most in the areas you do service with, because that's going to make the biggest jump in terms of what you did going forward. When we go back to this option, this was just in the Buffalo group. You could ask about, leak detection, electrician, mold remediation, whatever your business is. It's going to go a long way when you do it in the service area you are in. Here's the template on how you get leads. So you post from your aged account or respond to current customers on your new account. If you want to go buy aged accounts, you can do it for as cheap as $250. These are accounts with good karma, and you're going to use that to post on maybe even your own question or a piece of advice. You're also able to upvote your business name elsewhere because you've got these different aged accounts pumping up your information. You buy enough aged accounts, you can always upvote your comments to the top, which is a great strategy. If you're providing value, you just want to provide 2 or 3 realistic options to your problem that you're answering. If you want to have posts just providing good content, a 3-step checklist to problems people may occur as they're building or working on something in your industry, responding to when they actually need to call a professional, being very clear about that, where you can sneak in, hey, if you need help, here's how we can service this for you. Providing key information on price range, if what they're being quoted is too high, too low, things to be aware of. And you always want to make sure to offer things without pitching so you don't come across salesy. That's going to always hurt you. Now, how do we connect Reddit and SEO to AI visibility? A lot of the AIO reviews are pulling from Reddit. So we want to make sure we have a citation-friendly page, commonly asked questions. What are the things that you offer? Are you open 24/7? What are the service areas that you do business in? These are all things that are going to make you rank much higher in the AIO reviews and in search. Make sure you have information on checklists, common problems, quoting, pricing, all on your website. So that's going to connect to this AI search engine and go a long way into the future. And you can actually mirror these on the best posts on Reddit. So everything is connecting in terms of plumbing recommendations, things of that nature. And lastly, here's a 7-day sprint plan. Sign up for an account today, get listed on 10 subreddits, read the rules, start engaging, liking posts, providing value. Then you're going to start picking up posts that you want to start engaging with, nailing out 2 or 3 threads that you can write about questions that you can provide value on. And then you're just going to start testing what's working, what's getting me engagement, how do I work with these aged accounts, how do I get myself upvoted? And then you're going to start turning your major wins into FAQ updates on your website. So that's everything about how Reddit is going to absolutely crush for you in 2026. If you want the exact strategy that I give and do for my clients, comment Reddit below and we'll make sure to send it to you, and make sure you follow so you never miss out on any awesome videos like this in the future. If you want to watch my latest video on how to build amazing service page, that's going to pop up on the screen. Make sure you take advantage of that, and we'll see you in the next video.